today I'm going to be talking about sew-ins, how to take care of your sew-in and protect your hair underneath, specifically for relaxed or transitioning hair. I still don't really know what I'm doing with my hair. It's growing out and my roots are like super curly, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a video soon, kind of like an update on my hair, what my plan is for the next year, all of that. And yeah, right now I don't know yet. If you want to know my tips and tricks and kind of advice on sew-ins and how to take care of your hair, then just keep on watching. Alright, so taking care of your hair underneath the weave is just as important as taking care of your leave out. Wearing a weave is a protective style, and that means that, you know, you're doing it to grow your hair, to kind of give it a break, but that also means you really have to take care of the hair underneath to make sure that it's able to grow properly. I first want to talk about your leave out. For your leave out, I would say try not to use a straightener too much, especially if you're using straight hair. I mean, if you're using a curly weave, it's a lot easier to just do like heatless twist outs and stuff like that and braid outs. But if you're wearing straight hair, I would say try to blow dry your hair as straight as possible. I recommend using a round brush like this to blow dry your hair. I don't know, I just think it looks way better than just using a blow dryer or using like the one with like the brush attachment. And if you can get away with just blow drying, then I would say try to blow dry it as straight as possible, so that when you do go in with the straightener, you only have to run through it once and you're done. And try not to just keep going over it. And if like after a couple of days your hair starts to kind of look a little ratchet and like your roots are starting to curl up a bit, maybe because of the weather or because you were washing your face, like that's what I get. Like when I wash my face, like my edges and stuff, they start to curl up because of the water. Just do heatless hairstyles. So now we're going to talk about the braids underneath. There are so many challenges of washing your hair, like your sew-in properly, and I've honestly always kind of struggled with it, and I never really found a way to do it the best way. This video is in collaboration with Hairfinity, so thank you Hairfinity for sending me these products and sponsoring this video. They sent me the Beneath the Weave hair care line. This hair care line was created to target the scalp underneath weaves, extensions, and other protective styles, so you don't have to necessarily be wearing a weave to use these products. The shampoo basically cleanses and detoxes without stripping your hair from its natural oils, and it also suits your scalp with cooling ingredients like peppermint, which I'm gonna talk about it in a second, but that's like what I love about it the most. The conditioner basically prevents your hair from matting and breaking and dryness, which if your hair is relaxed, that's definitely what you deal with a lot, especially the dryness and the breakage. If you see me looking on my phone, I'm just trying to like read through the product description a little bit. The products have over 95% natural ingredients. They're free from sulfates, silicones, parabens, and I pronounce it, I'll put it on the screen, mineral oils, and petroleum. There you go. And they're also safe for all hair types, including color treated hair. Okay, so now I kind of want to go into how to properly wash a sew-in. Now this is going to be different for everyone, but I feel like these are the steps that everyone kind of has to go through. You can add stuff, but this is like the basic like steps that I think will make your weave last longer and also just prevent your braids underneath from like getting like itchy and dry and even getting mold, because I know there's people that like grow mold on their head because they don't properly wash it and dry it. So I'm gonna tell you what I think you should do. Basically, just to do like the basic steps, you can add anything you want. You can add like a pre-poo, you can add a hair mask, whatever you want. But what I think you should do is get in the shower, wet your hair. Then you want to use the purifying shampoo. And because of the nozzle, it's like really easy to get like underneath your braids, and you just squirt it inside your braids. And then you just want to kind of just massage your head and really like work in the product. Then you can rinse it out and do it another time. I like to do it twice just because I always shampoo twice. I don't know, I just think it's better. Then you want to go in with the conditioner and again put the nozzle underneath your braids and just squirt it in a few places, kind of rub it in. Then I like to just put my hair up and just let it sit while I'm like doing other stuff in the shower, shave, wash your body, whatever. When you've rinsed that out, obviously like you'll shampoo your leave out whatever with whatever shampoo you like, or you can use that one. I recommend just using a different one because I'd leave that just for the braids. And then you want to rinse everything out of your hair. Put a t-shirt around your hair. I recommend using t-shirts. I do not recommend using towels. Cotton t-shirts are way better and they really soak up all the water. Then what you want to do is separate your leave out from the rest of your hair. Just kind of braid it away, twist it away, just get it out of the way, and focus on really blow drying the braids underneath your tracks. So what I used to do was just let my hair air dry, but I don't recommend this. I think it's better if you just go straight in and blow dry the braids as dry as you can, because this is really going to prevent the itchiness. It's really annoying to do and it takes forever, but really just taking the extra like 20 minutes to sit there and make sure that the braids are dry is gonna just make everything so much better. You can like let the actual tracks like dry, like air dry. I can't talk today. This is what I've been doing. I've been wearing this sew-in for about a month, and I've actually like, and I'm dead serious, I have not had any itchiness. And I mean, the ones that I've had before, like after 2 weeks I'd be sitting there like, girl, my head itchy. But like for real, like I have not had this issue at all, which is crazy to me because I'm always like patting my head. But since I've been using these products and really make sure to blow dry the braids very well and make sure they're dry before, you know, moving on, I have not had any itchiness. And I think that's such a good thing. Like, I think itchiness is one of the biggest problems that people have with sew-ins, and some people can't handle it. Some people sit there like, you know those videos when people are like sitting in class and they're like petting their head like, you know, like giving yourself a fucking concussion. Like, no, you don't have to do that anymore, girl. So yeah, I want to talk about the shampoo for a little bit because the cool thing about this, as I said, it has like peppermint in it, or like an extract, and you can really feel this like when you're putting it in your head and you're like massaging it, and it kind of just feels like really like a cooling sensation, and it's kind of tingly. Like it just feels really nice, and after you like wash your hair, like it really feels like super fresh, which I think is just really nice. Yeah, I think that's honestly about it. I think these are like the main things that are just really important when you want to protect your hair underneath the sew-in, and also your leave out, of course. But I'm gonna leave all the links down below if you want to purchase these products, and just leave a link to Hairfinity's website. Again, thank you for sponsoring this video. You guys know, even though this sponsored, I'm like 100% honest. I wouldn't lie about this. I've genuinely been using these products and I just really love them, so I just want to share that with you and kind of give you my tips.